Hello, Newtown. How is everyone? Are you guys well?
Woo!
Woo! Woo!
Oh.
Welcome, everyone, to the show. My name's Michael. I'm the Dungeon Master of this Dungeons & Dragons podcast that has, as we discovered, been running for 10 years. This is, in fact, our 10th anniversary show, so if you allow me to... Yeah, I know. How fucking crazy is that? 10 years ago, we started this show, and we thought, wow, this sucks. And still...
Is anyone here who was at the first show? One person?
One person? I mean, many of us were as well.
Two.
Thank you. Oh, that's good.
Is it? Aaron, were you here at the first show? I wasn't in the first show.
Yeah,
No, there is. There's a hand going up.
That's
up
fucking
back
crazy.
There.
You win a prize. You can come down and get it now or whenever you like. Congratulations. Oh, that's your first show.
Oh, it's your first show.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you can win a prize anyway. That's all you got to do, everyone.
Yeah.
Just get involved. Now, should we quickly introduce everyone doing the show? Can I get a round of applause for Alex Lee, Simon Griner, Demi Lardner, Tom Walker, our wonderful guest, Ian Lacey, and Tom Cardy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, how's everyone feeling about doing this for 10 years? Happy, sad, indifferent? Alex, thoughts?
I mean, Simon,
It's just the three of you, actually.
Yeah, it's only
us three, so we won't indulge ourselves too much.
Sure.
But, you know, it's been basically fine. No.
I will say...
I haven't done anything else for 10 years in my life yet. Literally, there's nothing else I've done longer than this show.
I think about my life 10 years ago, and I think about my life now, and I think the only people I'm still friends with are people I do podcasts with. So this has been some paid social interaction that I've appreciated on a number of levels.
Yes.
Thank you,
And
Mike.
I appreciate that we've done this long enough that I got invited to your wedding. So,
Yeah.
for that, I'm grateful.
That was Hum's call, really.
Oh, okay.
She's a big fan of Simon. Now, all right, shall we? Are you ready to play some motherfucking Dungeons and Dragons? Previously on Dragon Friends, our heroes are still chasing treasure, violently plundered from the once peaceful town of Green Nest. We find them on the bank of a river. Their once marvelous river ship now reduced to a boat for one. Its minibar, now a toilet.
Shit.
Its captain Arfan is now dinner munchabout.
Mm-hmm.
The
That's
precocious,
a weird way to say that.
the precocious Red Wizard of Thay, Arthur Polonius, awakens. He barely slept through the night, kept awake by the terrifying sexual honking coming from Ernie Sweetwater's tent.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone who missed last episode, I promise this all makes sense. Shout out to any new fans who've come to the show. I promise it makes sense.
Woo. Did you come because you came to the Critical Role show? Yeah. Wait, how many people are here because you came to that show?
Dang, that's like 10 or 12. That's sick.
That's a substantial handful.
You're going to find I play
Thank you so
almost the
much.
exact
Thank
same
you for
character,
coming.
but I jack off a lot more.
We have to swear off Critical Role being our mortal enemies now. And make them
they
our
can still
mortal
be.
friends.
It's like a fun. We're doing a fun bit. Those fucking dicks. Now, I'm joking, of course.
They asked about us, Tom, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
did, for sure.
they asked about us.
For sure. God, what a beautiful week and a half. It was great.
What's it? Because Tom, you were doing shows like. I mean, this is a very nice venue that we love.
It was literally this, but
10,000 people.
It was like 1,000 this, but 1,000 times this.
This times 1,000.
It was this times 1,000.
You were
waiting
doing-
for someone to do maths on a level 20 roll.
Are they a lot more patient with the players? Are they?
For sure. Oh, it's incredible to look out and see 9,500 people being like, yeah. And don't forget you double it because you're doing great.
It was Margaret Corderino? No, it was Rod
Rod
Laverina.
Laverina. Get that fucking
huge.
name out of your mouth. Rod Laverina.
Now, let's get back to it. Let's get back to our adventure that is enjoyed by several people. Dozens, Tom, dozens! Arthur, awaking in the morning, having not slept, approaches Ernie's tent and takes pity on the sad bard because of his sexual honking.
It's never going to be the same again.
I lift the flap of the tent.
Who's there?
Oh, sorry. Knock, knock.
Is that Chariot?
No, it's Arthur. Arthur Polonius again.
Okay, yeah, what do you want, little boy? This isn't the time.
Well, I'm not little. For one, I'm 17, and I'm several inches higher than the median for my height.
How tall is...
What? Hang on, you're higher than the median for your height?
Yes, the median for my height. The median. I'm several inches taller. So don't you feel a fool for tackling someone with an in-depth knowledge of statistics? Yes, I bet you feel quite the fool indeed.
I'm just talking to Tom now. Did you mean median for your age?
What do you care? I'll jack you off, man, if that makes you feel better than revealing that I don't know what a median is. I did general maths.
Arthur, what are you doing? It's early. I'm not having the best night or day. I've just realized something very serious about a very important part of my life.
I heard you realize it over and over.
Oh my god.
Your thing, it honks now, doesn't it?
It does.
Ah. What
Why are you so close to me?
sweet suffering.
Okay, this is a small tent.
No, I'm connecting with you.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm feeling empathy.
Okay.
I see in you something I can fix. I offer you a trade.
Okay. Yeah.
I may not say what is in this box,
Whoa!
but in exchange for what's in the box, I'll take that healing ring that seems to only be making your life worse.
So this is the healing ring, Tom, that you got, Tom Cardi, that you got from your dip in the bag from Bibbits that allowed you to grow back your dick twice.
That's right.
And now you may trade it for what's in the box.
What does the box look like?
You can do a perception check on the box if you'd like.
Excellent. Perception check the box. It is a 14.
It
plus-
is a okay. I'll say it's an ornate box.
Oh,
It is
awesome perception check.
yeah.
Whoa, that's a
It's
ornate looking box, fella.
It is rosewood. It is carved. There are pictures on the side of musical notes that wind around the side. And if you like look at the notation, it's Herb Alberta's or whatever his name is Spanish flea.
Oh. This is all running through Ernie's head. What do you want? Oh yeah, you said the ring.
No, go ahead. I understand.
If I give you the ring, will it change my penis back to a normal, not honking penis?
No, you're stuck with that.
Fuck, I said that.
No, you're stuck. No, you're stuck with that. Why would giving a ring away change your penis?
Well, taking the ring changing the.
Such a good point.
Do I hear?
No, you know what? It's fine. You haven't slept
Because
very
it doesn't
much.
get used anymore since the wedding day.
Fuck you. Sorry, for anyone new from Critical Role, that's my wife.
No, but you guys still fuck, right? You still fuck?
Yeah, you guys fucking.
I use the penis. I'm propping open doors.
I gotta say, objectively here, you're not giving this man a viable choice. He could cut off his dick every day for the rest of his life, or a box.
It's
What
actually.
are
Okay,
you
can
gonna
we
pick?
we can peer behind the curtain for a second?
Yes.
I felt like last episode we spent too much time cutting off Ernie Sweetwater's dick and having it regrow. I feel like
We could do that again.
I think, what we're looking for here,
Yeah.
Eden, if you can just go ahead and acknowledge the new people who are
Yeah.
here. What we're looking for is some long-term growth, brother. And I'm not looking for the short-term growth of 5 penises in one episode.
As you said,
sorry.
you only did general maths, though.
Yeah, you're right.
sorry.
I'm so sorry. Just really, if this comes into your head at all, this is the next day after,
I've spent all night honking myself.
right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't think your dick had grown back yet. Doesn't it take
no,
4 days?
there was a spell that had helped.
I healed him and I did a
Healing
quick,
hand.
Yeah,
quick
if you
regrow
are
on the
new,
dick.
it's basically this podcast is getting real D&D items and then figuring out how to cut our dicks off with them and how they. It's just, yeah.
I'm telling a story.
Okay.
So,
Arthur,
What's in the box?
don't say that again. To
An
me.
enticing riddle, isn't it? To be sure.
It's not a riddle. It's just a question.
No, well, what is a riddle if not a question asked with verve?
Sure. I mean that's a riddle.
What's in my pocket? And he quickly puts the box in his pocket.
I don't know. Fishes?
Oh no, it's the box again, and what's in it?
I don't know.
Well, trade it for the ring.
Okay.
honestly, if you don't take the trade, I will never tell you what's in the box.
Will you tell the rest of us?
I'll tell everyone else.
Oh, it's fucked.
I'll put it on the Patreon wall, which I know you don't know how to get.
I try every day. I come up with this. I go, hello, Patreon. I take the ring, I slide it off my finger, and I say, now you two can have a different penis.
Arthur puts his finger up to tip, and then slides it onto his own finger.
Okay, so you take the box.
Our fan jumps out. I'm going to cut your little dick off.
No! Don't chop my dick off! Don't!
What's in the box?
Ernie Sweetwater, do you open the box?
Nah, I put it in my bag. I set fire to it. No, yeah, I open the box.
As you open the box
slowly.
It is you open it and it is what instrument do you have? It's a lute, right?
It's a lute.
You open it and there is a pick or a plectrum.
Oh shit.
And as you turn it over in your fingers, it has your exact face engraved on it on one side, and on the back side, it's a big horn.
I look at it, I say, the prophecy will be fulfilled.
And this is a magical pick of spellcasting, which will give you two.
Did you think about this before I opened the box?
He was thinking about
I'll either give you like two, like kind of like average spells, or you can have like one real fucking crazy
One real good one.
Yeah.
Man, if this is just
I
growing
get
your
to
dick
choose?
back, this is gonna suck.
Oh, I get to choose?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I want Eldritch Blast, Warlock style.
Okay.
And I want it that one that you can also push people with as well. Is that okay?
Yeah, that seems pretty normal. Okay, you have two. Yeah. Thunderwave?
Yeah, little like repelling blast.
He
I get a pencil.
you want an invocation on it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's a little wall.
And I'll let you cast those. Like, you can have. It has 3 charges a day. So.
Okay.
Does he get to keep the box?
No, the box disintegrates.
I look at Arthur. I'm like, I wonder what this does, and I strum my lute, pointing it at him.
And you Eldritch Blast him?
I guess so. And well, I don't know what it does yet. It's just got my face on it.
I'll make an attack roll for you. You roll an 18.
Oh.
And so yeah, you take. Was it 1d12 damage?
D10, I think.
D10. Okay. You take 10 damage.
How much else does a 17-year-old have?
Gosh, I'd say pretty healthy. You grow back, but at this point, because of I've got to do a bit of hand waving now. Arthur can either politely excuse himself or he can fight back.
I believe I'll fly away. Well, you've sent me sailing off this cliff, and so I must go. For of course I, the person behind the curtain, has to answer emails elsewhere that were not planned for in any way. And so I am. And then there's a thud of him hitting something very hard out of sight.
Yeah, 747 flies over and he conks into that.
Oh,
Real
wow.
Mary Poppins style. Wait, no, that's that's in The Simpsons. All right, round applause to Tom Walker, everybody.
Yay!
All right, now listeners to last month's episode would recognise that I'd written a whole adventure with a
I
caravan.
see you at home. I was joking about not having roots.
For those of you listening at home, Tom Walker was off mic. His pants dropped down. He went, "Brrr," and he just walked off stage.
So you guys are now camped next to the caravanners, who you ignored last episode, despite them being a clearly signposted plot point.
And a fresh pie.
Yes, there was a fresh apple pie that the poor old woman had to eat all herself, and now she's got a sickly tummy.
Aww.
And it's the morning.
So the caravanners, I'll do a bit of hand waving here just to get us through some shit. The caravanners have offered to take you to Baldur's Gate, which is where you were headed anyway, because you probably don't fucking remember that either. And unless there are any particular objections, we can kind of skip forward a bit.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Unless you want to do it, you are welcome to do anything you want.
I'd like to sit next to the sickly old lady and speak with her on the way.
She dies. She
like-
has 14 heart attacks.
I'm going to do a perception check and see if I notice. I got literally a 1. Literally.
So you don't notice. So Ernie, you are riding.
Yeah, so basically I got this pretty sweet pick. Been playing loot for like 10 years now. It's no biggie. It's probably the longest I've done anything in life.
It's a week's travel. It's a week's travel to Baldur's Gate, and the whole time this woman's lungs are just death rattling the whole time.
Wow, you got a beautiful voice. What was your name again? Strong and silent type, huh? Can I get you a Venmo or something?
Does anyone else want to do anything on the trip? Anyone else would know?
What kind of journey is this trip?
It's along main roads. This is a well-worn trade route to Baldur's Gate, which is a main city.
I do a song. I'm singing while we're driving.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
sing
Have a sing-along.
A sing-along.
Like a
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer.
99 bottles of beer.
You take one down and you put it back up. 99 bottles of beer.
You arrive at Baldur's Gate! Baldur's Gate is a massive...
Oh, wait.
It's a sprawling city of 50,000. But its population can more than double. It can more than double during the busy trading season of summer. It's sort of like how Edinburgh's population can double during the Fringe Festival. But instead of substance-abusing comedians and sexually provocative jugglers, the people coming to Baldur's Gate actually contribute to society. Now remember, you're all still dressed as cultists.
Oh.
You're in your robes from the Cult of the Dragon.
Okay.
Is my
wouldn't
backpack...
have
sorry.
Sorry.
Please.
We wouldn't have changed over the course of the...
I feel like we could have changed.
You could. You could have.
Do you
You're
want
trying
us-
to... remember, your stated goal is to try and infiltrate the cult.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you along
Right,
here.
right. Well, why are we coming to Baldur's Gate then?
Because that is where the treasure stolen from Green Nest has been taken and will now be shipped north to Daggerford.
Oh. What
This is just for our fans who joined us from Critical
yeah.
Role. This isn't for us. We know our own adventure and the goals of our adventure.
So we're looking for treasure.
That it was stolen from... Remember Green Nest? Remember we were in Green Nest and it was
Yeah.
attacked by the Raiders?
Yeah.
Then you went to the Raiders camp. Look, we don't have time. It's a really jam-packed show tonight, guys.
Why did you... Okay, yes, we're still wearing our robes then. We would
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
do that. Do I
Yes.
have my backpack on underneath the robe?
No, you can... No, a cultist can also have a backpack. That's fine.
Okay.
Is it under the rope
Or
over
you
the
can
rope?
not. You can do whatever you want.
But what...
None of this matters. Let's just get...
Wait. Do you want to look like a cool hunchback or a regular guy?
Or put it on the front and pretend to be a pregnant lady.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
What are you
And
doing?
I'm putting it on the front and walking around. You know how pregnant ladies are always making it very clear that they're pregnant. And
Do you mean by being pregnant?
yeah, basically.
Okay, sure. Okay,
You know
yeah.
when I'm putting my hands on the small of my back and going, oof. Oof.
Pick that up for me, will you, love? Things of that nature.
As you arrive at Baldur's Gate, the city guards, seeing your robes, they direct you to Cult Mart,
Ah, Cult
Nice.
Mart.
a store with all of your adventuring needs, both fiendish and both fiendish and otherwise.
Why didn't you do
Run.
Why didn't you do Cult Co?
Because
So we can get more stuff.
it's not
In
you're not
bulk.
you're not buying in bulk. You're buying singular items.
We don't have membership.
You don't have no.
Okay.
It's a store with all your adventuring needs, and the quartermaster of the outfit is a skeleton called Big Bone.
A skeleton.
A skeleton. He's a skeleton, and his name's
very
Big Bone.
good.
And he's got one big bone.
Oh,
Like
Wait, what?
he's all regular size, except on his right arm, the bit that goes like elbow to hand, it's like 4 times as big as it should be.
Wait. But there's 2 bones in the forearm.
Yeah.
So is one very big and one very short?
Yeah.
So he's just horribly.
Or it's like a very wide triangle.
Maybe it bends around.
No,
Does
that
it
doesn't
bend
work.
around, Michael?
Yeah, no. It's real long and
really
it doesn't work. It's on like Ernie's old dick. Now,
who said that?
I have also given you all homework for this
Yes.
episode. So as you were going to the market, because I was like, we never get to do shopping properly, D&D shopping in Dragon Friends, I've said you can look at all the gold you have and you can purchase things from the list I printed out that you all had to go through and highlight. So, and whoever gets the best items from Cult Mart gets a prize. Woo!
Woo.
And that is a game prize that I will award you.
So
I forgot that you said that, and I am
So,
having regrets.
Al, do you want to kick us off? What is Polly Waddle buying from Cult Mart?
Oh, well, Polly Waddle found a whole bunch of crystals. And she walked past and she's getting into her woo-woo phase of life. And so she's just gone in and there's just all sorts of crystals.
Okay.
There's rose quartz, there's clear quartz, there's tiger's eye. She's like, these could be very nice. So she's got a big scoop full of crystals. Yes. Some
Now
crystal heads in the crowd. From a very nice lady in flowing robes.
Okay. Are you fucking me on this? Are they all going to be like, and each crystal gives me plus 10 fucking magic or whatever?
It's a diamond.
No, that's like a real Michael Hing thought. I was just going from the thought that if she saw a bunch of lovely crystals
She would want
displayed
crystals.
very nicely.
Okay, you
she
may
would
have a
buy the
scoop of crystals.
She's having a scoop of crystals. I'd also like to buy pepper, ink, acid, and oil.
All right, how much is this going to cost?
salad dressing?
$50.
Hell yeah. All right, I'll allow it. Sharon Valerian, what are you going to buy from the shop?
I looked at the transport section in the list, and I would like to buy, please, 5 donkeys or mules.
You already have a Drake.
Now, hear me out. Yes, I do, because as a
Are these
as,
food
as
for
a
the
new,
Drake?
as a new father of a scale baby, I want to make sure that while he's eating, he's also exercising his. It's play. It's you know how you feed a python live mice.
What?
You have to feed like snakes live mice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So
it's
I'm-
like enrichment at the zoo.
It's enrichment at the zoo, so I am buying him
5 donkeys
or mules.
Okay.
Or a mix of both.
We'll say 3 donkeys and 2 mules.
All right.
I'll allow it. Dinner Munchabout, what would you like to purchase from the shop?
Okay, so I remembered that you were only gonna let me improvise 5 items that I've accumulated over time, and this is what I've got: small boat with toilet, knife, shoes, ghillie suit, laser pointer, and multi-tool. Right? Those are the ones that I already have. So I looked through the list, and what I want to add is there was a jug
Okay.
and a string.
Jug and string.
Please.
Are these magical jugs and string? Just regular jug and
Jug and string, and they're 2 gold each,
All right.
or 2 bowlers.
Yeah.
What do we call money?
Gold pieces.
Gold pieces.
Yeah, you can
No,
have a
bowlers.
jug and string.
They cost 2 bowlers.
Okay, a jug and string. Okay. Arthur and Botnam, what would you want to buy from the shop?
I've bought a chain and 2 sets of manacles and some perfume.
Ugh, the perfume really gives it an S&M vibe, doesn't it?
Who knows what I could get up to?
What's the perfume smell like?
Moss Temple.
Yes, brother. Just a personal joke. We have the same scent, Eden and I. If you've ever stood close enough to us.
You got the scent that I wanted.
What's
but
the scent? If you want to smell like Eden, Lacey, and Tom Cardy, what are you buying?
You got
Moss Temple.
Yeah, you got a Kyoto.
Moss Temple?
Yeah, Moss Temple.
Like an overgrown
No,
temple,
like a-
damp
No, like a
temple full of traps?
No. Like a real No, like a really chill Japanese temple. It's very zen.
Old and decrepit. His bodies.
It's
moving.
old.
How was your date with Tom Cardy? Kind of spooky.
he smells like moss and tanuki droppings.
Finally, Oni Sweetwater, what do you want to purchase from Cult Mart?
I want to buy 3 things. I would like to buy. I thought my piano sounded like someone screaming over there for a second.
That was just someone enjoying the podcast.
Stop it! I would like to buy a disguise kit.
Oh, great. Yep.
I would like to buy a bear trap, a hunting trap. And
Oh,
I would like
yes.
to buy a pendant of holy water, please.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Okay, great. Now, the winner of the Supermarket Sweep Shopping Challenge will receive this card that says reroll on it.
Ooh.
And the winner, I believe, for
What does it do?
creativity. Well, I'll let you know in a second. The winner is Charon Valerian, I think,
Yes.
for 5 mules. Sorry, for two donkeys and 3 mules.
Bravo.
And here's what you get with your reroll. In fact, can we bring out our next guest? Would you please welcome to the stage the former DM of this show, Dungeon Daddy Dave Harmon!
He's coming.
Hey! Welcome, Dave. Grab a mic and sit down.
Grab a
grab
microphone.
Grab one of those and sit down. Now, Welcome,
I am
Dungeon
allowed
Dave.
to sit,
You
right?
can
'Cause
sit. Come sit. Come take a seat.
There's a
next
weird
to
energy
Dave.
here.
Come take a seat. No, none of this is a trap. Now, Dave. Dave Harmon, welcome back for our 10th anniversary show. Thank you so much for being here.
No.
And this is the prize you get, Simon.
Yeah.
Dave and I were talking about, Dave's coming back to the show. He's going to be playing a character later on, but I thought also, just to give it a bit of old flavour, if at any point tonight, in this episode or the next episode, while Dave's here, you feel like I am DMing in an unfair or mean-spirited way, you may appeal to Dave for a senior DM ruling.
Okay.
So-
And it's binding for the rest of the season.
Yes, it is, and I've agreed this with Dave that it is a binding ruling.
Okay.
And and so that. Ooh, say thank you, I guess. as well.
Oh, thank you.
Could I ask?
Thank
before-
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Before you do that, Dave, is there any kind of emotional vibe you're going to bring to that ruling, considering it is going to overrule Hing?
I'm going to be vindictive, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, I just wanted to know whether
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
getting,
yeah,
like,
no,
a
I got it.
fair rule
No,
or-
you're not vindictive to Simon. Probably
No,
vindictive
not
to me.
vindictive to Simon. No, not at all.
Yeah.
Simon's
Are you
my...
gonna be a nice dungeon daddy?
Because Eden's got some shackles he wants to show you.
Heyo.
And Moss Temple.
All right, let's crack on, shall we?
So who's Dave?
We'll introduce that in a second, Eden.
Aiden, we've been friends
You've
for a
been
while.
yeah. Years.
I
have-
was your dungeon master
I
for
have-
9 years.
I have no memory of this man. I'm upset.
All right, one sentence, Dave. What have you been up to for the last 2 years?
I had a child. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I also don't want to be rude, but you told me I would be back there for 5 minutes.
That's-
It's
hey,
been half an hour.
That's what I thought, brother.
The
The skeleton speaks up.
Oh.
Big Bones tells you that the caravan is now heading north again to Daggerford. This is the caravan filled with treasures. And Big Bones has a fun voice. He's like,
You're all going north, and you're part of the fun little.
this is the fun voice I'm doing.
I can't understand.
I can't understand that.
Dave.
I'm,
Don't know what you're
I'm
saying.
sitting next to you.
Is he speaking
Is it-
Chinese?
No, he's not Chinese. He's more like
It's
he's
kind of like fat skeleton.
yes.
Yeah, that's what you're going
He's like,
for.
You're all heading north now. I'm not Chinese.
Stop saying that.
I'm not. Ask me anything only a Chinaman would know. Go on. Somebody ask me something which only a Chinaman
How
would
do you
know.
play the piano?
I don't even have perfect pitch. The caravan full of treasure is heading north.
I swear, seriously, Michael? It can't go on. I cannot fucking understand it.
That's okay, I'll stay here in Baldur's Gate. And you can all head north to Daggerford.
Can you put subtitles on a podcast?
You can all head north to Daggerford.
What are you saying?
He's saying
No one understands you.
This. Thank you so much. Yes, the person who likes Critical Role can understand. They know how D&D podcasting is meant to be.
You fucking sucker.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go suck off my skeleton penis.
Okay.
My-
What size of skeleton penis does it have? Does he have? And does he have clothes on? And can we see the penis? And how big is it?
You must see my skeleton penis if you pay me $1, 1 gold coin.
All right, I'll pay you $1.
Join me in the back room.
All right.
Dinner Munchabout goes into the back room with the Big Bones. He removes his loincloth, and you see a shining orb where his penis would be.
Wow.
It turns into a butterfly and flies away.
Oh, not again.
Oh my goodness! I take out my net and I chase it.
Yeah, all right. Do a dexterity athletics. You got to
right.
beat 15. It's hard. It's a
Okay.
tricksy little penis.
What? 2
The penis slips through your net, and
comes.
yeah.
I've got a feeling that the ring of regeneration wasn't the problem.
What's that? You're all in the caravan now, heading away.
Here we go.
So logically, Hing,
Yes.
there's a caravan of stolen treasures
Yes.
that's going. It's left Green Nest.
Mhm.
It's come through
Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate,
Gate,
yes.
and now it's heading to Daggerford. Why is this skeleton telling these people, us, where the treasure is going.
Because you're a cult nut, which is run by the cult. You all, again, I hate to remind you, you're all pretending to be part of the cult.
He's a co-worker.
He's a co-worker.
Okay,
Big
great.
Bones
And are we meant to be like guarding this treasure?
Yes, you are going to be escorting the treasure north to Daggerford.
Oh,
now.
right.
We're escorts.
Are you sure you don't? You sure you don't want us to hang out in Baldur's Gate for 3 or 4 episodes?
You may do whatever you want, but I will have an aneurysm.
We get on the train.
We get on the
It's a, no, it's a caravan.
We get on the train.
All right, fine.
We
It's
got on a train.
I'm going first class.
yeah, you're on a train. No, fine. It's a fucking train now. You're on a train. It's a Tangara.
Oh.
That's a Sydney 1997 reference. Anyway.
What's steampunk Tangara look like?
I guess no plastic and all copper. Is that or brass? I guess brass.
Wow.
Now, you are joined on the train.
Oh, I
Great.
forgot my travel 10. Oh, Phooey.
A great reference.
Thank you.
By a gnome by the name of Jamna Gleamsilver, played by the one and only Dave Harmon. Hello, Dave. Hello. Walking tales about Jamna Gleamsilver.
Well, I can tell you under protest that this character was given to me last night.
Uh-huh.
This is, all right, so this is like...
She's a tiny little gnome.
She's a tiny little gnome. She kind of is dressed sort of a bit like a Christmas elf, I guess. Like but also like a scout, like a Cub Scout,
Oh, yeah.
Christmas elf.
She's got a big backpack that if she topples either side, she spins round and round.
But I also think she has an air of quiet Cockney authority and confidence.
Oh, Cockney.
Swagger.
Ooh.
But does she
Yeah.
have a Cockney
Oh,
accent,
well,
Dave?
is she a lady or a little girl?
Well, yeah,
She's
a
400
gnome.
she's 400 years old.
460 years old.
Yeah.
But she could be passed for whatever she wants.
Okay.
Ugh.
Do you want to give us a? No, in that she's a magical gnome.
Yeah.
Not that she's like had extensive
I was-
regenerative surgeries or something.
I was just gonna say I was wearing long sleeves the other day and went to the bottle-o and I got carded. And I was like, how old do you think I am? And he was like 15.
Wow.
You have the energy of someone who's not put their life together. Anything else you want
32 beef jerkies and a Fanta, please.
do you want to give us a little taste of Jamna Gleamsilver? She introduces herself to the crew.
Yeah. I think she's sitting on in a little one of those little train carriages on the table between the chairs when you open up the carriage.
Sure.
And she hops down and she sticks out a hand and she goes, "All right then, Jamna Gleamsilver. My friends call me Jammy. Whimsical elven glitter scout." And then she sort of gives you a salute and tosses you off for some reason.
Oh, please don't toss me off. It makes
Honka,
strange
honka.
sounds.
Who's your friend? They smell like a swampy ruin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Also
as well.
appear in the side, the corner of the carriage, a man reading a newspaper, but it's upside down,
Oh.
and he's just glimpsing over the top of it. He's wearing a woolen cap, and he's smoking, let's say, 4 cigarettes,
How many each hand?
2 in each hand.
Is he burning a hole in the newspaper with his cigarettes?
No, with thumb and I guess like pointer finger, he's holding the ends of the newspaper.
Okay.
And then between each of his pinky and ring finger and middle finger, he's holding 2 cigarettes.
Yeah, that checks
That makes
out.
sense.
And when he smokes them, does he smoke them one at a time or all at once?
No, 2 at a time, hand by hand.
Wow.
And this
Like-
newspaper, how does that work?
Well, it's just sort of printed onto grey paper. It's I don't know. It's the Herald Sun. Look,
And you know what's crazy? You give us so much shit for like chopping our friends' dicks off and stuff, and you could have just said, "Yes, Alex, 4 at once."
Well, I'd like
Yes.
to. I'm trying to build a rich world that everyone can inhabit,
It's very nice. and
I
we
love
love
Trying
it
to chop
very
off
much.
some dicks.
and you can do that in your own podcast when you're
Alright,
DMing, Demi.
Fine.
And to play this suspicious wizard, would you please welcome to the stage Ben Jenkins? And please grab a microphone, Benjo. Grab a microphone and take a seat. Benjamin Jenkins, the man of 2 voices. How are you?
Good.
Ben, speak quickly if you could, because we gotta.
I know. Yeah. I kept thinking I need to wee, And I kept thinking, no, but Hing said he'd bring me on, so I don't want to be in the bathroom when I'm brought on, and I need to wee so bad.
But the important thing is you do know how you smoke 4 cigarettes at once. So
Yeah,
that time
you do it 2 at a time.
See? Ben knows. He's been paying attention.
do
A
it.
lot of you could learn from Ben about
Yep.
listening to your dungeon master.
Yep.
Now, Ben is a wizard by the name of Asbara Joss. Tell us a bit about Asbara.
Some notes
Uh-huh.
on that.
Yes? You don't like the name Asbara?
I've got an idea.
Okay.
Jeff.
His name's Jeff? Jeff Joss?
Jeff.
Jeff?
Jeff.
But they're spelled, the first one's spelt with the G, and then the second one's spelt with a J.
Ooh.
Where are the G's and J's?
What's
Is
that?
it just... So his name's Jeff.
Jeff.
That's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
And it's with a G and a J.
Yeah.
So the way you spell his name is G,
Yep.
J.
Yep.
But you pronounce it Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah,
right.
that's
I
right.
think we all understood what was happening.
Okay.
on his birth certificate, is it Jeffrey?
It's GJ. It's Jeff.
It's
Yeah.
GJ.
Do we think this is working?
It's killing me.
You gotta commit. We can only go forward.
So he's there. He's smoking 4 cigarettes at once, 2 at a time,
Yep.
as is the custom
Yes.
with a newspaper.
And he peers over the newspaper and he can say something to these guys if he wants.
Oh, hello! No, he doesn't say. That voice has been tested and found wanting. He says, I couldn't help but notice you were admiring my... Couldn't help but notice that you were admiring my...
Are you doing Rob Carlton?
It's not Rob Carlton!
Australia's sweetheart actor Robert Carlton.
It sort of is a little bit.
Legally distinct from Rob Carlton,
Okay.
Jeff.
Jeff.
He says, oh, can I go? No, it is Rob. Yeah, no, I'm just reading I love trains. Do you guys like, when you go on a journey, do you think like maybe I could get the bus or I could walk or I could ride a bike, you know? But I always think I could get the train. That's a little story that I like to tell.
It's like somebody staring directly into my mind.
The train stops suddenly.
Have we said we didn't reply to him?
I'm Jeff, by the way, spelt the way it sounds.
Everyone make a dexterity roll, please.
Oh no.
You've got to beat 10, otherwise you get flung from the immediate stop.
Oh, I fly across the room.
Okay.
Samesies.
19.
You take... Oh, wow, okay. Jamna Gleamsilver does a flip and lands elegantly on her feet.
Ta-da!
That is a 5 for Jeff.
You
I'm good.
smash into a chair.
Do my ciggies go flying?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I got
the
a 1.
newspaper is spoiled. What, sorry, you
I
got a
got
1?
a 1, yeah.
You fall out the window.
My mules!
No, the mules are in cattle class. That's what we have it for. And
They're
actually...
learning to be...
What's
Never
sorry?
mind. No, nothing.
And actually... Yeah, you were going to say they're learning to be cattle?
Yes.
Okay. That's nice. Cherry and Valerian,
Yo.
as you fall out of the train, and the rest of you may join him on the ground if you'd like, you notice at the front of the train there's about 8 like train drivers and engineers, and there's a union guy there as well, and they're inspecting.
8 train drivers.
That's so many train drivers.
Jeff's like, oh yeah, and I know what this is. They've got a really good union, actually. That's the union guy there.
Sorry, Dave, I didn't realize you wanted to automate the trains. But I like giving people jobs in my fantasy world.
Wait, do you think that each carriage has its own driver?
Yeah, they got to keep up to each other. Otherwise, it's not a train anymore.
Have you previously demonstrated a lack of knowledge about how trains
Obviously,
work?
the front train is being driven by Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the subsequent trains have their own individual
Who I
drivers.
think we've established Thomas Tank Engine as a sort of disembodied grey disc.
That's true.
He's a floating orb.
Yeah.
And the train drivers, all 8 of them, are inspecting
Each of their carriages.
each of the... No, they're at the front of the train now, near where the cowcatcher would be. And they're inspecting a human head that's on the tracks.
Whoa.
Oh, can you do a perception check, please, Cherry and Valerian?
Is it
Wisdom.
Charion's head? Is
That's
Charion's
a
head?
17.
Oh, dang, okay.
Plus 4.
Well, you recognize that it is an unsevered human head.
What? Oh.
Buried.
That's such a weird way to say it.
Wait.
You have an unsevered human head.
Yeah,
No, this is good. I
We
like
all
this.
do. We all have unsevered human heads.
You're a poet. I love it.
Thank you so much. It is an unsevered human head of a man who is actually buried up to the neck.
Is this in between the tracks?
In between the train tracks. There's
My
a
goodness.
there's a big pile of dirt on the side. Presumably they've dug a big hole and then reburied him in the sand.
Assume
Oh
Gravel.
no, he could have done it himself.
Could have done it himself, but he's unconscious but still alive. And you see the word Oathbreaker tattooed on his forehead.
Ooh. And do we recognize this man?
No, he's not a person you've ever met before.
I want to go and stand next to all the drivers and cross my arms and be like, "Yeah, there's your problem."
What you reckon the problem is?
You something in the way. Probably buried himself. You can't run over a guy. He'll be dead.
Can I say something that might be a little bit insensitive? Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Can I say that? Will people get cross if I do that? I mean, you're my new friends.
I promise.
You're really not allowed
We're
to.
not
you
really
have to-
going to give you blanket permission.
No.
to say anything.
Because based on.
Okay,
your-
so it's not
Yep.
about any races or anything.
Hey man, get it out.
Okay.
I just think we've all got places to be. This gentleman's clearly broken some sort of oath. Movie, squishy, squishy.
Why don't we put it? Okay. Why don't we put a helmet on him and then drive over him?
See, that's a good idea. We put a helmet on him to protect him from the train.
I'm just wondering
Because
what.
the train's going to go over him.
Well, no. Here, we take him out. We dig a deeper hole so that the train could just and put him back in. The
Put him
train
back
can
in
go right
because he
over the
likes
top.
being in the hole.
Hing, I'm gonna unstopper my perfume and waft it under the Oathbreaker's nose to try and revive him.
Great. Can you do a medicine check, please? It's an easy medicine check. You got to be 8.
Oh boy, medicine. Oh yeah, I got 11. No
Nice.
problem.
The man awakens.
Good job.
Thanks.
And his name is.
You've gotten better at this.
His name is Carlon Amophil, and he introduced me. Hello!
Oh my god.
What? I'm doing some other voices I've learned.
Not so fucking easy, is it, Hing?
Je suis Carlon Amophil.
Okay. Hey, how come you're in the freaking ground, dude?
What, me?
Yeah.
You want to know which Earth I broke?
Well,
Yes.
yes.
Well, I tell you. I once was promised to a woman, but I left because I didn't love her. Oh. Anyway, that's the oath I broke. I left her at the altar, and
You know, you shouldn't. That's really rude, but like, I mean, I understand it. Sometimes things are rough.
she did not understand when I am talking. She must respect my voice.
Let's run this cunt over.
Is he still in front of the train?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's still buried up. You can do whatever you want to.
Oh, he's buried up. Okay.
All right, back
Do
in
you
the train.
did you do you have any plot points?
I'm glad you asked me.
Why are you?
I'm a very troubled man, you see.
Oh yes.
Sing about it.
By the way, there's a guy with an accordion who's just off the side.
I was taken into the spy service. I then worked for the Hoppers.
Oh.
But then the music's still on. Wait, I was getting up for a second line. What are you
All
doing?
right.
Somebody shot the accordion player
Okay.
right through the head.
Who was that? Oh, no.
You work for the Harpers, our natural enemy, because we are all cultists, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go cult.
So give up your information, Harper scum.
He's
wink,
gonna do. The wink.
wink.
Okay.
Do you know what we could do?
18.
We could tell him to tell us, or we'll we on him. Yeah, what do you think? I think
Maybe not yet, man.
Do we think, yeah, I think we could we on him. What do you reckon, guys?
No, please nobody will.
Okay, scrap that. He's into it.
I would simply hate it if you win.
Nobody piss on this guy.
Oh,
It's just that I really need to go.
No, do it somewhere else.
oh, Madam Duck. Would you please? I'm so thirsty.
Okay. All right. Well, then listen. This is what I do. I take off my pants and I pinch the tip of my penis hole.
Oh, no.
If you let me explain.
Hey.
And I look at him, and I kind of make a no. And I'm like, tell me what we want to know.
Yeah, no, I hate
or
this.
none of this.
Everybody plays the game differently.
Now,
The
Eden.
upsetting thing about being an NPC is you don't get to choose whether to hang out with the characters or not.
You may choose to
Just met these people. It's like, oh.
What does he tell us about
now,
being a harper?
Eden, I believe you were winking at him because you're also a harper.
Yes, yes.
So what I was doing before we went down that wonderful detour.
Piss hole.
He rolled an 18 in perception, which means he understands your wink.
Yes.
It's a secret harper wink. And so he motions closer and goes, "Oh, you there in the helmet. Come closer."
Okay, and I go close and be like, I'm not gonna piss on you. Wink. Wink. And I draw my cloak around him and I
What? No,
squat down.
no, that was a character.
No,
I'm playing a character.
I'm definitely pissing in here.
What? No, it's not. No,
Give
it's
me the
not.
secret. Give me the secret.
Okay.
I just squat over this man in the middle of the train track.
I noticed that you are also a harper.
Yes, correct.
Well, I was tracking a shipment of stolen loot north.
Yeah.
And these smugglers,
Yes.
they are members of the cult of the dragon, which I see you are disguised.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much doing the mission, dude.
And we are ever so grateful to you.
Tell me something that I don't fucking know, all right?
Ooh.
Did you just say ooh woo?
The cultists, they discovered me. And they left me buried here in what I thought was a road, but it's perhaps a track. And they have said, let Providence decide this man's fate.
Do you want to die?
What? No, what?
I could just leave you here if that's what you want.
No.
Oh,
I was
okay.
captured. I'm a
Okay.
spy.
Okay.
I'm a very troubled man. I am setting myself up for you to have a contact with me in Waterdeep.
What kind of moustache does this guy have?
Oh, like one of those crazy ones from like the moustache competitions. I think in Ankara in Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like 400 loops.
Whoa.
It's the kind that if you had a tiny motorbike and you like rode it all through the loops, you'd get crazy head spins.
He was trying to
bizarre
infiltrate
thing
a
to
cult.
say.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How else would you describe loops?
I don't know, but I think Dave's about to make a very good point.
Yeah, and this is the mustache treatment that he decided on when he tried to infiltrate a cult.
The nature of the spy is irrepressible.
I'm gonna pull him out of the ground
Okay, is this a strength check?
using my massive strength.
18. You gotta beat 18. He's really wedged in there.
Oh, that was a 5. I pull on his neck a bit hard.
I think you could dig me out, perhaps.
Okay.
Many of you around here.
Gleam Silver comes and starts.
Fellow cultists, this man is a spy, and we must take him aboard the train so we can interrogate him and not pee on him, because that's what he wants. But interrogate him, mainly, and I wink at him. But that wasn't for you guys, fellow cultists. That's a tick that I have. It's a neurological thing. Don't ask any more questions.
So you are able to dig him out.
And when we dig him up, I'm going to put my manacles on him. But I'm...
No, please don't chain me up.
But
I would never be able to get away.
But I'm not gonna lock them. I'm not gonna lock them. I'll just put them on him.
Is there anything surprising about his body compared to his head that we just wouldn't have expected?
yeah, it's crazy.
It's dirty for one.
Yeah, and his hands are huge. He's got like his hands are as big as tennis rackets.
Whoa.
That's
What
massive.
kind of...
And they're made of strings like tennis rackets.
Oh.
So he has tennis rackets for hands?
No, he's got fingers. Is he?
Are you sure he's not just holding 2 tennis rackets?
Oh yeah.
Look
yeah.
closer. Look out. That's what he's doing.
Oh.
That's why he couldn't get out of the sand.
I may have been more easily removed from the tracks had I let go of these rackets, but you see, they've been signed by my favorite players.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Before they lead him in to interrogate him, can Gleam Silver tap Bortnam on the shoulder?
Yes, you talk to Arfin.
I pull him aside and I go, friend of yours, is he?
No.
Little wink you shared?
No, I told you that's a neurological thing.
You better be careful, my son. You're a long way from home. and
You
people-
better be careful.
What?
My daughter.
Wait, I'm.
I walk away swiftly. I turn my head.
Hey, Dave, it was a valiant effort to try and help, and I appreciate that.
And that plot point just walks up into the sun.
Wait. Did you have some sort of blood point to deliver?
Carlon Amafel is chained up, I guess, in cattle class with all the mules
What
and
kind of
stuff.
fucking name is that?
It is from, I don't know.
Is it from the book?
It's from the book.
Carlong Amafel?
I think I said it right. I don't know. Yes, his name is Carlon Amafel.
Okay.
I thought this accent went with Carlon.
Okay, good. Thank you.
But I'm a spy, so I can do any voice you like.
Don't stop telling people you're a spy. They'll know. You fucking idiot.
Now,
Just escape.
my friend, in order to... yes, thank you for not locking me up in these manacles of yours.
So you're gonna be my contact in Waterdeep.
Yes, and at that moment, his eyes are made of lockpicks, and he blinks, and they all come out, and he goes and unlocks.
I told you that. I told you that it didn't.
I know. I just wanted to show you a cool trick I could
Okay,
do.
very cool.
And as the train begins to roll away, he scurries away and says, "I will meet you in Waterdeep." And just so you know, I was joking about the pissing thing. Wink.
And he just steps into the toilet cubicle of the train and waits.
Makes meaningful eye contact, then closes the door.
Later.
Now, could I get Eden? Could you please make a DC 15 Wisdom check, please?
Oh, no, I don't pass. I fail. I fail.
Dang.
I get 11.
11. Okay, you notice a person and you think they look friendly.
At a certain point, you're just giving the answer to the wisdom check.
What do you mean? So I assume we were in like a.
They're a ticket conductor and they're coming by,
Oh, cool.
and they don't. You don't notice. No.
Yeah. I'm going to. So, because my friend's making his escape,
Yes.
I'm going to just tromp down the hall and accidentally fall into them. Into the ticket inspector.
He's going, tickets, please.
Which is an attack roll.
Tickets, please.
I'm going to try and grapple him.
Okay.
Yeah. Be like, oh, I've got it here somewhere. And then
Post
I'm going
strength,
to
let's
fall.
go.
Let's do it.
Oh. I did not do well. I rolled a 7. What'd you get?
You got a 5.
Yeah, but plus 4 is 9.
Dang. Okay.
Oh, whoops, my mistake. Sorry about that. Scuffle, scuffle, scuffle. And there goes another plot point.
The ticket inspector goes into the train driver's compartment at the front.
Which one?
It's just for the one for this carriage.
Yeah.
This would be
If
train
they're all
dri-
at the front, 6 of them are like Maggie Simpson.
Yeah. And at this point, you have a moment you can actually hang out with your new friends, and
We've barely spoken.
That was crazy before, guys. The guy buried in the. Remember that? Remember when that happened?
Yeah, that was like.
Remember when you were like, "Oh, let's run him over"? Gosh, some
And-
people.
I was gonna put a helmet on him. I was thinking when I
I
was.
think that was a nice thing to do off the horrible thing she said.
Hey, what's your problem?
I don't have a problem, lady. Why are you a duck?
Why am I a duck?
You cannot ask that.
I'm not any ordinary duck.
What?
And then she points to her bonnet and says, "Look, hands for pointing."
Wow, you know what? I was funny because I thought you were gesturing to your bonnet. And I was thinking, why is she pointing? And then I thought, pointing?
Yeah.
This duck's got arms!
Yep. And I know
Wow.
what to do with them. And then she gives you the finger.
Oh, that's so rude. Oh, that's me told.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So anyway,
at this point,
what's
Hey.
no? We're getting. So what did you say your name was? Jeff. So
Jeff.
what's your involvement in this whole bizzo wizzo?
oh, you know what?
anyway?
Do you want to do a perception check?
Yeah. All right. But I do ask the question.
Yeah.
And I do 19.
Dang. Okay. So you notice that Jeff is wearing a woolen hat,
Well, that's not very perceptive.
but just from as it is slightly pushed back, as he's sort of been inside, and he's just sort of pushed it back, just because he's been a bit warm inside in the train. you notice there is some markings just below the hat line.
Oh, do I recognise these markings? Like, do they look
I
like
don't know,
the
Alex
ones-
Lee. Does Alex Lee
No,
know anything
I-
about head markings?
Yes, because that's what Tom Walker's character had.
Yes.
The Red Wizards of Fae, perhaps.
And
Oh, Red Wizard stuff, huh? Oh,
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we were getting on. So, what's your...
Yeah.
Did you ever see a dog?
I once saw a dog.
Oh,
Yeah?
yes, Charion.
And has he pulled his hat back over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I once
You
saw a
wanna do
dog
a
that
hat
was...
swap?
no, thank you very much. This
Oh,
is nice.
No?
At this point, during all the commotion, a robot comes in.
What?
A serving robot comes in with a
There's
food.
a union rep, 8 drivers, 2 engineers, and a robot on the train.
Union rep hates the robot.
No,
But
the
the
robot's the robot is sentient.
The robot's unionized?
Yeah, he's a member. He's a card-carrying
He's got
member
a
of
card.
the union.
He's carded.
Okay.
And he's like, would anyone like food? I have many types of porridge.
What are the types of porridge you got? Because he's thrilled at the distraction from the tattoo on his head.
Oats,
Yep.
rice, and I also have wheat porridge, all with strawberries. Yeah, you may all choose to have porridge if you like, and this is the time you can have a long rest.
What kind
if
of
you like.
robot does he look like?
Ooh.
Is he one of the robots you can put a tray on and it takes it back to its home?
Oh.
From the restaurant? From in the restaurant?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, wheels and tray situation.
Wheels and tray?
Yeah.
And a face?
Yeah, but too many faces though.
Oh. Oh. Why did you do that?
Why ruin it?
You saw how happy I was.
The whole body's a screen, and anywhere you make eye contact with is a face.
As if Debbie doesn't fucking love something with 1,000 faces.
Yeah, but I thought I had something in my head and I was trying to listen. What is my favorite face on there? Describe it to me.
It's a kindly old man with a big scar through his eye.
Ooh, that's gonna make me sad at some point.
What's the cutest one?
A big dog with a nose ring.
Ooh, what's the
Hey, we
angriest-
simply
what's
can't
the-
play
what's the-
fa-
Yeah, no, listen.
We're really wrapping up this bit of that.
Listen. Which is the most Guess Who looking face?
Great question.
Susan.
Yeah, he's got a big moustache and sunglasses and a hat pulled down. I guess he looks a lot like a pedophile. No, that's what am I doing? What am I doing?
Mr. Pedophile Robot, I'll have... my goodness, that's the Pedobot 5000.
No, that is my brother.
Yeah.
We
They said they shouldn't have made the Pedobot 5000, and they were bloody
Yeah,
right.
just because you can doesn't mean
Yeah.
you should.
So they were
And
taken
I think
out-
that is never been a truer statement than
Well,
when
it's
they
just
made
strange.
the
It's
pedophile
just strange they got the
robot.
Pedobot 5000 to connect to the internet.
I'll have some honeyed oats.
one.
And I'll have some vengeance.
Um,
And I draw my sword.
on the robot.
Yeah, why not?
He's always
Okay.
doing that.
Now, okay, so the robot is filling up one big bowl that you can all share
That's
of
the
honeyed
left-
oats. Meanwhile, you can kill this pedobot. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I don't know, but I feel like we could do it now.
Yeah, go on.
You want to do it
Yeah,
now?
go on.
All right.
He's done his thing.
Well, I kind of wanted to kill Ben, but I feel like we need him for next episode.
Yeah, you do need Ben.
Okay, all right. Well, look, I was angry at you, but take this, Pedobot 5000. And I cut him in half. Ooh, I got a nat 20.
Dang.
And I do...
Glad you didn't waste it.
Oh,
And he
12.
and he says,
One
I
less
deserve
sol-
to die.
One less soldier for the Union.
And Jeff is like, as he sees that, it's like, you know the fun fact about the Pedobot 5000?
I don't.
They were just pediatricians. It's contracted. It was a marketing disaster. But no, you just killed a kid doctor.
Sorry, everyone.
And you realise he's got like a red
Like a
nose.
patch on his
Yeah,
nose.
he's a patch
Sorry.
on his butt.
Sorry. That's on
And,
me, guys. That's on me.
In the hospital in Waterdeep, the lights go off on the 5th floor. Now, Jamna Gleamsilver, are you enjoying your bowl of porridge? with
No,
everyone?
while this war crime is happening, you turn around and just as presumably people are about to take bowls of porridge, Jamna hops down again and grabs their knife and stabs it into the side of the pot, and you hear like a sort of shriek, and then they bring out their knife, and on the end of it, sort of hissing and screeching, is a tiny little razor-sharp, tined bug made of bone. And she looks at it, and she looks it up, and she says, "Yeah, I suspected that. Bone shardlings. Swallow them, they kill you within 24 hours. You laughing at my accent? You've kind of been giving me side-eye and shit every time I've been talking. Do you have something to say?"
Well, I thought you were supposed to sort of be chimney sweep, but you sound like you're from Red Dog.
What's Red Dog? You went out of time.
Look, I'm going to just cut to the chase and assume that there's not a single cultist in this carriage. Am I right?
No, we're all cultists.
None
What
of you
are
are giving
talking about?
extremely cultist vibes.
I
I include
bloody
you.
love the cult.
I'm a
oh my
cultist.
god. Everybody go around the room and say the favourite thing about the cult. Mine is the barbecues.
I gotta say camaraderie and
Yeah,
friendship.
no, that's a good one as well. Duck!
Oh, it's got to be the dragons for me.
Cult of the Dragon, big dragon fan over there. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, if you're cultists, they're trying to kill you. They're poisoning your food. And I don't think anyone here is going to live to Waterdeep if they get what they want.
I don't want that at all.
I'm just gonna eat it anyway because I have a bunch of charcoal tablets. So, so it doesn't matter.
So you eat the bone
So
shardling?
Yeah. What's your deal? Well, you just ate that, did you?
Yes.
Oh, bloody hell, dinner.
You ate the bones liver?
I have charcoal tablets.
What does that mean?
Means I think from reading young adult fiction, I think it means that I can't be poisoned.
Demi, you did say before this game, I really like my character. I really don't want to die.
Yeah.
You've just eaten.
She's not going to die. Not for at least 24 hours.
Carry on like Heimlich's dinner.
Okay, yeah, spit it
Just
out.
like,
They won't come out. They won't come out. Once you bury them, their little fingers and claws get into your...
no, I can get it.
Your trachea. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
come
no,
on.
this is a
This
is a medicine check. This is a medicine check. But it's hard because they are rolled in there. So you got to beat 16.
That's a 15 plus 1, 16.
And a bone sliver flies. Oh, this is great. A bone sliver flies out of Dinner Munchabout's mouth. Everyone else who was involved with that, make a dexterity saving throw. Everyone else.
Dodge the bug.
Anyone?
Oh, that is a big hot one.
I got a hot one too.
I got a 4!
The bone sliver in midair breaks apart into 3 parts.
No.
And flies down the throats of
Jamie.
Jeff, and Arfan Bortnam.
24 hours, you
24,
say?
yeah.
No, it's split into 3, so we've got 8 hours each.
Great.
Let's rock and roll.
As the train hurtles towards Daggerford, with at least 3 members of the party now poisoned by silverfish, ingested against anyone's possible judgment, will the dragon friends survive this deathly train travel?
I don't see any way they can.
Will the Union be able to break the back of the horrible robber baron that... I've been watching a lot of The Gilded Age. The horrible robber baron that runs this railroad? And will they ever remember why they're dressed as cultists? Please find out in the next episode of Dragon Friends!
It's good to be back.